Hello everybody, welcome to I Command. This is TV Boy, and we have another game log review again from the December tournament. And I know, sorry it's a bit delayed. I was actually going to be releasing this log at the beginning of this week. However, as you probably have noticed from the last video, there was some issues with the recording where the dice rolls, the video wasn't keeping up with audio, some of the recording wasn't captured, and I realized that all of the videos I recorded the previous week I had batch recorded and they were all like that. So I think I either had too many programs running in the background or I was low on disk space or something was going on and my computer wasn't able to capture those correctly. So I thought instead of putting up a bunch of bad videos that you can't see the dice rolls, which is frustrating, I would just go ahead and re-record, but I had a pretty busy week schedule. So anyway, all that saying, we're going to finally get these done, and hopefully it works this time, fixed all the problems. So this is going to be, again, this is from December 17th. We had a tournament on Vassal, and this is going to be Herbie versus Josh. So in our last game that I put up, we saw Herbie played against Adam and was able to win. So this is going to be a game versus Josh, and we've seen Herbie's list. It's the double Rancor list, and Josh is actually playing a Hunter list. We've got Elite Claudite, Greedo, Onarcoma, Bib Fortuna, Jabba the Hutt, Black Market, Cad Bane, Vinto, and Dr. Afra. And I'm going to put Cad Bane up, actually. So, getting into the game mission here, we're on. And we are going to be looking at the mission. Let's see, which one is this? Oh, Lost and Found. So this is the one with the stashes. So you're trying to control the stashes. And we've got, I believe Herbie has initiative. Let me cycle through here. So we're getting through deployment. Alright, yeah, and Herbie has initiative. So Herbie has taken the bottom deployment zone. And this will be an interesting match. We've also got the Elite Claudite on the Senator form, and we have Jabba the Hutt just off screen. You can see the edges of his figure there in the back of each player's deployment zone. And starting off for Herbie is going to be Jabba. It's going to be activating to draw another card for Herbie and focusing one of those Rancors. Then we've got Jabba for Josh activating, doing the same thing, focusing Onar. Next we've got Bib Fortuna activating for Herbie. I'm just going to pull a bunch of their cards up so we can see what these guys all do. And so we're going to see Jabba focusing Greedo for Josh. There we go. Okay, and now we've got Afra activating for Herbie. Just going to stay right in the deployment zone there. And looks like the Claudite going for Josh. Going to distribute some power tokens with that Senator ability, which was updated in IACP. Actually, let's see if I can pull it over here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I drag the screen. So that's on the Elite Claudite. You can see there the Claudite is unchanged, but the Senator ability has removed the randomness of the dice roll. It now just distributes power tokens equal to the dice pool of the Claudite, which the Elite has 3 dice, so 3 power tokens. And then it looks like the Claudite's going to move up. Alright, next we've got a Jawa activating for Herbie, going to move over to the stash on the right side of the map. And I'm going to start kind of blowing through these now as we're getting through the round. Dr. after activating for Josh to control the terminal on the right side of the map. Now that Jawa going to move towards the booth, the left side of the map, towards the door, not controlling the terminal though. We've got Onar to control the stash on the left side for Josh. Herbie's Jawa going to move up to stand behind the column. Oh no, he's not going to move there. Looks like they're backing up. Okay, so Jawa for Herbie is going to go and control the terminal. And now we've got Greedo activating for Josh. Going to move right next to that middle door. Okay, now the first Rancor activating for Herbie. And I'm going to pull one of these Rancor cards up here. So you guys can see what the Rancor is looking like in IACP. Gonna move up to the door next to the booth on the left side by the terminal. And Cad Bane gonna be moving. I don't think he uses Cad Bane's movement ability here this round. Second Rancor gonna move up to the column there in the middle, so he's actually pretty safe behind that blocking terrain from ranged attacks anyway. And now Vinto is gonna be the final activation for Josh. I'm going to move up to the booth, standing next to the stash on the left side of the map. So that's going to be the end of round 1. Josh is going to have 4 VPs to Herbie's 2. And initiative passes to Josh. They're doing end of round, so this is going to be for Black Market, which we'll pull up here. And Josh revealing tools for the job. It looks like he's going to spend the VPs to add it to his hand. He could also have gained 2 VPs by selling it, but it makes sense to try and go for some resource accumulation here in the early game over the just the VPs. And now Vinto going to activate. He's going to do some rapid fire here on this Rancor. He's not focused, but he does have a damage power token. And he does have tools for the job as well. So we're going to see tools come out here. And I'm going to spend the damage token. Rancor, going to play Brace for Impact, as well as spending the block power token from Herbie's extra armor. Okay, there's the roll. Pretty good for Josh. Not so great for the Rancor there. He's going to take, let's see, he's going to take 4 damage, looks like. Yep, so 4 damage to the Rancor. Second attack from Rapid Fire, completely unmodified, and the Rancor does have a power token, which is, or a block power token, which is going to completely stop that second attack from Vinto. Now Vinto going to move back towards Josh's deployment zone. Now Herbie going to be activating that Rancor. Let's see if we can pull him up here. There he is. Rancor going to be moving. It looks like he's using Beast Tamer to give it a free move action. Let's see if I can pull up. There's Beast Tamer. And now Rancor is going to be attacking Onarkoma with a focus, which looks like he's going to be discarding Bib Fortuna's command card, which is a 0-point card, and if you discard it from your hand, you shuffle it back into the deck. And that's for Bib Fortuna's Illicit Arms ability. So it's going to be adding +1 damage to that attack. Looks like Onar spent the block token and is using Get Down to add an evade to stop one of those surges. So we're going to prevent the surge for cleave there, but Onar's going to take 8. And now Rancor going to move back behind the booth. Okay, and now Onar going to activate for Josh. But the Rancor is going to use that Voracious, so Herbie moved the Rancor back to the terminal so you could be close enough to the Jawa to eat it to use Voracious, and that is what Herbie's list is designed around, is eating those Jawas. Okay, but Onar's coming up with a focus. Gonna use Rush and then use To the Limit. which is a 0-point card that lets him get a free action off of a special action, which Onar's Rush is a special action. Then normally he'd become stunned, but Onar has a special immunity ability that prevents him from taking conditions, so he's actually safe from that. Actually, I guess we can pull his card up as well, since we're doing that. There's Onar. Alright, so we're going to see a focused Onar attack here on the Rancor. No other cards. It's pretty good. We're seeing, looks like 4 damage going to go through. The Rancor did recover 2 off Voracious, and then it looks like Josh is going to be using his Bib Fortuna to discard Celebration, which makes sense because he's going to want to deal with these 2 Rancors and he can't use Celebration on them. He's going to add 1 more damage. He's going to be doing 5 damage here. Oh, the Rancor is going to play Parry though. It is a brawler, so it's going to stop one of those surges, stop 2 damage. So that must be 3 damage. Oh, Josh played Negation though, so he's going to keep that. We're still seeing 5 damage, yep. And then Onar playing Opportunistic to gain 3 movement points. So he's going to be able to move pretty far back, out of danger. Alright, so now the Rancor going to be able to activate again thanks to being readied by Voracious. Okay, we just saw Cad Bane's ability used there to move Vinto back 1 space. So that was I make the rules now. A tricky ability to keep track of for sure when I'm casting these Vassal games, but I can catch it now that I've got the chat open. So let's see, what's Herbie doing with his Rancor? Looks like he's gonna move it to safety behind the Jawa, so he's gonna try and preserve this Rancor instead of sacrificing it. I don't think he's actually. I think that play was to get the Rancor, to get Vinto out of Rancor's reach, so I don't think the Rancor can actually attack anything anyway. Alright, so it looks like we've got Bib activating for Josh. He's going to come up and focus the Claudite. And it looks like he focused Cad Bane as well by spending a VP. Okay, so we've got Jawa activating for Herbie. Looks like Jabba just activated for Josh. Gonna draw a command card and focus, now focusing Vinto? No, focusing Onar. Okay, Herbie doing that as well. Gonna focus up his Rancor again with Jabba, draw a card. Claudite gonna activate, going to, and the Claudite I should mention is currently a scout form. There's the scout form over Cad Bane's card, but that is the Claudite. So I'm not going to be able to give any tokens here. Going to just move over to the stash to control it. And he didn't have enough movement points to get an attack off on that. Oh, excuse me, the booth is blocking line of sight from the Claudite to the Jawa, so you can't see it. Herbie activating Dr. Afra. I don't think anything was excavated this round, by the way, because there was nothing in the discard piles. So not going to activate Astra, we're going to activate a Jawa. It'll be interesting to see if he can set up another Voracious play, but I don't think so with the other Rancor without Beast Tamer. So I'll probably see that next round. Okay, so now Cad Bane going to activate, going to move to control the stash. So Josh has 2 stashes currently, and Herbie is not controlling any of the stashes. But he still has Afro, his focus. Gonna control. So Afro gonna move to control the stash on the bottom right. Greedo now activating, gonna move to control those 2 middle stashes by that closed door, which is a great spot for Greedo, since if he dies here, then he will get to use that parting shot while still getting 4 VPs at the end of this round. And it looks like that's going to be the end of the round, so Josh now controlling 4 of these stashes for 8 VPs. That's going to be a lot and push him into the lead here. Josh going to go to 14 VPs, and Herbie getting only 2. And now we see, let's see, I believe this is Black Market. revealing Cad Bane's command card for 2 points. Very strong one, lets him interrupt an opponent's activation to perform an attack, but you can't attack the figure that's activating. Looks like he's going to spend the VPs to buy that and add it to his hand with Black Market. And then it looks like Negation is being excavated by Herbie's Afra. And Opportunistic is going to be excavated by Josh's Afra. And Josh is now changing forms to the Street Rat for the Claudite. So there's a Street Rat ability. And Take Initiative being played. So this will be Herbie's Take Initiative, I believe, since he started with Initiative on round 1. Or no, it would be Josh's, huh? Since Josh had Initiative round 2. So Josh playing Take Initiative. And that's going to go right into Herbie's Negation that he excavated. Okay, oh, and now Herbie is playing Survival Instinct. So we saw this in the last game. This is the 1-point creature card that used at the start of the activation. For the rest of the round, that creature gets +1 block and +1 evade, which is very powerful on the Rancor, especially when you can excavate it with Afro. Alright, so we're going to see the Rancor activating. I'm not sure if this is the damaged one or not. The doors are all open now, and we're going to see Cad Bane using that command card that's going to let him interrupt to move 2 spaces and perform an attack on a different figure. So it looks like he's going to go for that Jawa there. And he is focused, so he's going to be able to get a power token before he attacks, and he can swap that green die for another color. Well, it looks like he's going to swap that focus die for a red die, and that Jawa blanks out, so that is a dead Jawa. So that is going to take away one of Herbie's options to use for Voracious here. And now Josh can use that excavated Opportunistic to get Cad Bane back behind the booth to safety. Alright, so we're seeing Pummel being played by the Rancor, so I believe that means it's the I'm not sure again if it's the damaged one or not. They're both focused, so I guess it doesn't really matter, just which one's activating. So this is attacking Greedo, and we'll pull the Rancor back up. So that's going to be a lot of damage. 5, 6. I think he's 1. No, he's got enough to kill Greedo here. So Greedo going to do his parting shot on his way out. He is focused. He's going to spend a damage power token. Now, no, he doesn't have to attack the one that played Survival Instincts, but it looks like he is, so it's probably the damaged one. So that's going to be 6. Oh, not enough to do any damage. Oh, there's a focus, so he's actually going to get 2 damage in here. Oh, he's going to assassinate as well, so 5 damage. And then it looks like he's discarding extra protection, Onar's card for Bib Fortuna's ability, so he's adding 4 damage. So 1 for the power token, 1 for Bib, 3 for assassinate, so plus 5 damage. So it's doing 7. Does he kill the Rancor? Looks like he's going to take the Rancor down to just 2 health remaining. And now Greedo goes down. And that Pummel was actually wasted, it looks like. Oh, strength in numbers. So we're going to see a nice combo here with the Rancor. I believe if he activates the Jawa. Yeah, so he's going to activate the Jawa. And then move it up next to the Rancor so that he can then use Voracious to ready the Rancor before Herbie's next activation. So he's going to sacrifice it. He's going to gain to recover 2 health. And now it's really high pressure on Josh to kill this Rancor before it activates. Which is going to be tough because it's got 4 health and it's got Survival Instincts. And it has those 2 black defense now. Alright, so we've got the Claudite activating. Let's see, it looks like he's getting Fleet, so he's getting 2 free movement points. He gets to move 6. And he's going to play Element of Surprise. He's going to try and take out this Rancor with a Focus. Let's see if I can find this Claudites card. Well, you know he's attacking with red, green, yellow. And he's focused, so should have another green. Is he discarding Strength and Numbers? I don't know. That's right, he played Element of Surprise here. So that's going to stop the red. That's going to stop. So he's going to do 3 damage. I think he's discarding for Bib Fortuna to kill the Rancor. So he does kill the Rancor. He's able to deal that 4 damage thanks to Bib Fortuna's ability, adding that +1. I'm trying to see if I can locate it. Okay, here's Bib. Okay, so the Rancor goes down. Now it's going to be back to Herbie's activation. Does he pass? I think Herbie passed here. Okay, Bib Fortuna activating for Josh. Going to focus up Vinto. And looks like Herbie passing again. So Jabba activating for Josh. He's going to draw a card and focus Dr. Aphra. And now Dr. Aphra activating for Herbie, who is focused. Looks like he's going to go for Josh's Dr. Aphra with a focus. Ooh, that is a pretty good roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pierce 1. He's actually could, with Bib, he can get the kill here. So he discards Tough Luck for Bib's ability. Here's Dr. Aphra's card. So Dr. Aphra killing Dr. Aphra. She is pretty frail. Alright, Onar going to activate for Josh here. Going to use Rush to move Vinto 1 space and then move way back in the deployment zone. So just dealt 1 damage to Vinto to push him. Alright, let me get organized here. Okay, so we just saw Onar activate. So Bib activating for Herbie. Going to refocus Dr. Aphra. No, he's just going to stay in the deployment zone. Now Vinto going to come down and try and kill Dr. Aphra, it looks like. So Vinto, the focus, rapid fire, not looking good for Aphra unless she can dodge one of these attacks. Second attack, no dodge, so that's going to be a dead Dr. Aphra. So both Aphras off the board. And that's important for Josh because that means no second survival instincts for Herbie next round. Alright, Beast Tamer exhausting for the Rancor here. It's going to move over and take a swipe at Vinto. Oh, he's going to use Pummel. So he got free movement with Beast Tamer, and he's going to use 2 actions for Pummel. And I'm going to do a decent amount of damage, and it looks like he's going to play Wild Fury. I don't think you can do that between the pummel actions. Yeah, but Vinto does go down to that attack. And it looks like we just saw Cad Bane using I make the rules now. Okay, Jabba activating. And that is the end of the round. So that was round 3. Going into round 4, we still have Josh up 30 VPs to Herbie's 20. Herbie now controlling the middle stashes though, so able to go to 24 with Josh not controlling any. Josh revealing heightened reflexes off of Black Market, so he can either buy that or sell it. It'll be interesting. It'll depend on his route to 40. It looks like he's going to sell it though. So it seems that 2 VPs is going to be what he needs to win, at least he thinks. And now he's going to have initiative here. Since Herbie had initiative last round, we've got Onar moving way out of reach, which makes sense that because if Onar goes down, then Herbie will... Well, I guess Herbie will just go to 30. Herbie activating Bib here to move to control a stash. Josh going to use Cad Bane's I Make the Rules to gain a movement point for himself. For Claudite, it looks like. The Claudite now going to use Worth Every Credit to gain 2 VPs. And I should mention the did it again. The form he currently is on is still on the Street Rat form, so he's getting that extra 2 movement points. And he is going to go all the way over to Bib. So is he able to actually get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4? It looks like he was able to get all the way over to Bib to be able to attack. So Claudite attacking Bib Fortuna. Looks like he's discarding primary target for his Bib's illicit arms, and that is going to kill it. So let's see. So that was interesting. Let's go back and look at that. So he was... Okay, there we go. So currently with just the dice, the Claudite was doing... He's got Surge for +1 damage. So he's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... -3, so he's doing 3 damage to the Bib, and then he has the knife, the Assassin's Blade. Oh, but he needs the Surge, so he's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, he added the damage with Bib to make sure that he killed on a roll of 2 damage or more. And he got the 3, so he would have killed it even if he didn't discard for Bib, but that was smart to ensure that the Assassin's Blade would finish off Bib Fortuna for him with that attack. And he is going to get 2 more VPs from that kill thanks to Worth Every Credit, plus Jabba, so he actually got 6 VPs for that. Putting him at 38, he just needs 2 more, so as long as he controls one of the stashes at the end of the game, he should win going to 40, unless Herbie can win now, or before the end of the game. So Bib Fortuna activating for Josh. I'm going to play Urgency to allow him to go control the stash on the top left. Okay, and now Jabba exhausting for Herbie. Josh's Jabba activating as well. And he does have 3 damage on him from Black Market. Alright, here we go. Here's the Rancor. Beast Tamer. Oh, he's going to go for Jabba? He is playing... What card is that? Oh, Apex Predator being played. So this is the capstone card for creatures in IACP. It's going to give him extra movement points and recover damage. And it's going to allow him to get all the way over to Jabba. Here's the attack on Jabba, who only has 7 health left because of Black Market's been stealing, putting strain on Jabba. one short, but he's going to cleave onto Onar. And does he have any Jawas he can feed to it? He can't feed a Jawa to it because he would lose, but I think he's also out of Jawas. So I think that was it for the Rancor, unless he's got something else up his sleeve. Okay, Cad Bane activating for Josh. And it looks like that is the end of the round, so that means Josh is going to win here, going to 40. So Josh's Hunter's able to beat the deadly double Rancor list of Herbie in this game. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope he'll catch you for the next one.